drives me haunted, so I'm despair. When I'm in the wee room underneath the stair, cause it's deep in the wee room underneath the stair. Everybody's happy, everybody's there. We're all mashed in there. He's one in his chair, we're doing in the wee room underneath the stair.
Aye? Who is it?
Mrs. McFadgen?
When I am
Mrs. McFadgen, it's Jimmy Ferson here. And my dad lives downstairs.
Aye?
I was wondering if you want to come down for a wee while.
You're not the Jehovah's Witnesses, are you?
No, honest.
I'm not on my own. My oldest boy's just on his way back up. And I've got a hoover.
Honest, it's all right. I wanted to ask you down to the party.
Just a minute. Oh my God, it's the police. What's happening?
New Year's happening, Mrs. McFadgen. Would you like to see it in with your neighbours?
My darling, I hungry for you chips. Jazz McPherson, Jazz McPherson. I was in the BB's with Jazz McPherson. Wee Shilpit guy with cooks. I was smelling sewer milk. Good nippy.
Can I help you?
Oh, we stinky McPherson, would you create it? 145 up, easy reserve. Sure that's steadfast.
Aye, great to see you. Listen, in you go. I've got to settle Mrs. McFadgen here. Catch you in a minute.
Ain't bother, stinky. You've no jived a bit, by the way.
Aye, right.
Oh,
This is Mrs. McFadgen, everyone. The neighbour from upstairs. Right, Mrs. McFadgen, we'll get you settled in.
If it's all the same, son, I'll just have a wee sherry and get back up the stairs. These are all young folk.
Young? You must have been reading Showbiz Sam. Stay and see the bells in at least, eh?
Okay.
That's a spirit. And I will go and get you a wee something, okay? Hey, come on, this is meant to be a party. Is someone going to give us a song?
Aye. Stinky McPherson we used to cry. I was up to something, so he was. He used to be able to riff the entire alphabet in its entirety on 3 gulps of air. And that's nothing, by the way. I made once. You got this empty iron brew bottle, right? Song. Come on.
Right, so you need to catch you later.
Hit the belt with a brick to get it off.
I'm going down, teach Jesus, I'm going down, teach Jesus how to swim. I'm going down, teach Jesus, gonna get my hair wet with him. My path was crossed, I'm getting crosser, the devil came and whispered in my ear. I said get lost, you're such a loser, and don't you come slipping back round here. I'm going down, I'm going to teach Jesus, I'm going down, teach Jesus how to swim. I'm going down, I'm going to teach Jesus, gonna...
And ever since that weekend at the BB card, I've never been able to look at a slug without thinking of you, eh? I'll never know how you managed to swallow them. You butthead Bob. So what you do with yourself now these days, eh? Did you get into the hairdressing trade later on?
We got to talk, yes, you know there's one thing I regret. I'm so fed up with all this walking. I want to splash around and get my hair away. But at the end of the day, when the world's getting tired and the water in the pool is getting cold, when the angels come back all their water wings away, I know Jesus will be practicing for gold. I'm going down, I'm going to teach Jesus, I'm going down, teach Jesus how to swim. I'm going
Are you not enjoying the party, Mrs. McFadge?
Better than last year, thanks very much. That Ronnie Brown's coming on after the advert.
No, I mean this party. We don't need the telly, do we?
Well, oh, that's right.
Here's a wee sherry for you.
No. Nothing but the best for Mrs. McFadge, and it's New Year after all, isn't it? And as they say, a little bit of what you fancy does you good.
Too right. Listen, if you're going to be drinking champagne now, I've got a wee warning for you. Here is the picture, a man and a gal strolling along in the shade. He is a marquis, the son of an earl. She is a pure village maid. He tells her he loves her again and again. She thinks he is loyal and true. But then comes the night when he gives her champagne and does what he ought not to do. Only a glass of champagne, but it led a poor girl into sin. Only a glass of champagne was the door where the devil crept in. It's just an old story, it's always the same. Just like a poor moth, she flew too near the flame. She opened her wings and she lost her good name. Oh, to a glass of champagne. I never was a one to go and stint myself. If I like a thing, I like it, that's enough. She does. And there's lots of people say that if you like a thing a lot, it'll grow on you. All that sort of stuff. Well, I like a drop of stout as well as anyone. But a drop of stout, they say, can make you fat. And there's many a lardy-dardy madam doesn't dare to touch it, 'cause she thinks it'll spoil her figure. Silly cat. I always hold to having it if you fancy it. If you fancy it, that's understood. And suppose it makes you fat, I don't worry over that, 'cause a little of what you fancy does you good. And suppose it makes you fat, I don't worry over that, 'cause a little of what you fancy does you good.
You ain't heard nothing yet. They laughed as I sat down to play.
You were away by the time you stood up. I don't mean to interrupt you, Maestro, but I have a wee number to do here, and it's getting a wee bit close to the bell, so if you don't mind, it's now or never.
Oh, you name it, darling, I'll play it.
How about Russian roulette?
Okay. I catch your wrist. I'll just go somewhere else where my talents are more appreciated.
It's out there to the left, opposite the kitchen, eh?
It won't be long before the bells. Time just overtakes you. Like today, it just slipped away, and old is all it makes you. We wish you all, you wish yourself. Let's put the past behind us. We wish you health and we wish you well, though it's no been known to find us. And on the wireless, the pipes and the drums are the best when it comes, and all the best to you and yours. Today we'll know, remember how you sleep to an early grave, spring until December. We'll drink a toast and sing a song. We'll laugh and hug each other. Time won't stand still, and we never will be this close together. Someday we'll say what became of the slums are the best when it comes. Here's to the day when we get more than crumbs. Are the best, are the best when and if it comes.
Oh, that was lovely, Hen. You've a lovely voice.
Oh, thanks very much.
A professional couldn't have sung it better.
Oh, better keep an eye on the time, folks. I'll make it exactly 1 minute to go.
Surely 2 minutes.
No,
ago.
30 seconds.
Oh dear, come on, we can't miss the bells.
If you put the telly on, they'll get it right.
That'll make a change, eh?
Right, that's a great idea. Come on, everybody get their glasses ready. Happy New Year, Mrs. McFrancie.
And to you, Sam. Thank you for asking me down.
You glad you came?
Oh, it's all right on my own, you know. Most of the time. Honestly. I'm glad you asked me.
Good. Because you're welcome back anytime. Tall, dark and handsome.
2 out of 3, right?
Happy New Year, Mark.
Happy New Year, Jim. There's something for you.
Cheers.
Story of the real
Oh,
stuff.
great.
And better not forget that. It's been burning a hole in my pocket.
You fancy a dance? Come on in and meet everybody.
Don't believe it. I do not believe it. It's you, isn't it?
Who?
You.
Me?
Oh, you.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Oh, that's all right then. I thought there was somebody else there for a minute. Right, everybody. In the word of the old Scots bard, tell a story, sing a sang, show us your bum, or out you gang.
Right. Oh, come on. I think it's your turn to give us a wee song.
Oh, no, honestly.
You're the host. You've got to go first.
All right, all right. It just so happens I do have a wee thing.
Aye. I mind it used to be the talk of the BB camp.
Listen, Sid, your guitar's made of wood, unlike your head, 'cause you're in the lead. There's no need to sweat, you're by far the best bet. From Paisley to Bonnie Glenkindy. I wish I could sing like Sydney. I wish I could sing like Sydney. Oh, I tried to last night, but I couldn't. It was right on the line, but it wasn't divine. I wish I could sing like Sydney. Listen, Sid, you're hell of a gid. Your concert was great. I get into a state. I clapped in a cheer, and then I got fear that you'd go away to the US of A. Oh, but surely to goodness you wouldn't. I wish I could sing like Sydney. I wish I could sing like Sydney. Oh, I tried to last night, but I couldn't. It was right on the line, but it wasn't divine. I wish I could sing like Sydney. Listen, Sid, the Corries are good. Go on yourself, Lena Martell. The biggin's all right, but he's a bit of a sight. And that Alistair Gillies and all the hillbillies and the Kenneth McKellar, who's an awfully nice fella. When him and Oor Moira are singing the goither, it fair makes me start. It brings tears to my heart. Oh, it even brings tears to my kidney. I wish I could sing like Sydney. Wish I could sing like Sydney. Oh, I tried to last night, but I couldn't. It was right on the line, but it wasn't divine. I wish I could sing. Oh, I wish I could sing. Oh, I wish I could sing like Sydney. Thank you, thank you. And a big hand for my accompanist, please. Played that well, eh?
You're joking him, murder then. Hey, Stinky, you say you want to sing like Sydney. There's a guy outside here whistles like him.
I got a feeling of the blues, oh Lord, since my baby said goodbye. And I don't know what I'll do. All I do is sit and cry. Oh Lord, the last long day she said goodbye. Lord, what I do, I'm gonna cry. She'll do me, she'll do you, she had the kind of loving. Lord, I wanna hear her when she called me sweet and baby, such a beautiful dream. I hate to think it's all over. I've lost my heart, it seems. I've grown so used to you somehow that I'm no about a sugar daddy now, and I'm so lonesome. I got the lovesick blues. Well, I never felt more like singing the blues, 'cause I never thought that I'd ever lose your love, dear. Why'd you do me this way? Here. Well, I never felt more like crying all night. Everything's wrong and nothing is right without you. You got me singing the blues. The moon and the stars no longer shine. The dream is gone, I thought was mine. There's nothing left for me to do to cry over you. Hey! I never felt more like running away. Oh, why should I go? I could have stayed without you. You got me singing the blues. I've just been thinking things over. How much I've loved you for years. My life just don't seem worth living since you have left me in tears. My skies have all turned to grey now, and I'm just walking the soles off of my shoes. Since you've been gone, my poor heart's broken. I'm just knee-deep in the blues. Let me tell you now, I'm just knee-deep in the blues. Mighty fine! Yeah! Woo! What?
Is this James McPherson's flat?
More than likely, pal. Can you dance?
Not really, no.
Sing.
A wee bit, maybe.
Tell jokes.
One or two.
Well, tell us one, eh?
Go on. Do you know what a religious alcoholic is?
No.
It's a man with a wee medal hanging around his neck, and it says on the medal, in case of illness or accident, please send for a miniature. Oh no, where's the bar?
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you loved me as long as you wanted, and then someday you for somebody new. Wherever do I let myself wondering what in the world did I do? That my love could hold you. I'm crazy for crying, I'm crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving you. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for crying, I'm crazy for trying, and I'm crazy for loving you.
Ronnie, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Cherry.
You're just in time to give us a wee turn.
Can I have a wee drink?
I don't want to hear any of your excuses. Tell a story, sing a song, shows your bum out the gang.
Oh, you asked for it.
Oh, no, you sing.
I had you worried that time, didn't I? No happy. I'm courting a nice wee lassie by the name of Jeannie Mackay. A nicer lass than Jeannie you could never ever spy. I told her I would take her to the music hall, you see. So dressed up nice and tricky, she came dancing round for me. And when I heard her at the door, I was awfully sorry I had to roar. Oh, canny commute the do, I canny commute the do. I'm awfully sorry, Jeannie dear, for disappointing you. But my mother has taken my place to the pond, so what am I to do? 'Cause I've only a muffler round my neck and I canny commute the do. Oh, it gets worse, this'll really drive me drink. I bought a brand new raincoat from a man called Mr. Sneak. I told him I would pay it up at £0.50 a week. I paid him one instalment, that is all he got from me. So yesterday he sent a lawyer's letter round to me. Come round and pay me for my coat. So in reply to him I wrote, oh, canny commute the do, I canny commute the do. I owe you all the money for the raincoat, that is true. But I forged a cheque and I got the jail, so tooraloo-raloo. I'll maybe get out in 60 days, but I canny commute the do. You'll be glad to hear there's only one more verse. In a small hotel where I reside, it used to be a treat. Now all the fleas come out in swarms when I'm below the sheets. I can't get a wink of sleep, it really is a shame. So I bought some Keating's powders, just to spoil their little game. Last night as I jumped into bed, a million little voices said, oh, wow.
Look a minute, look a minute. You put some cooking powders on the bread, cause that is true. And if we come out, we'll all get killed. Secura-loo-a-loo. We'll maybe come out some other night, but we're not coming out to do.
Well, maybe come out some other night, but we're not coming out to do.
Coca-Cola, and a couple of flame grilled Whoppers, please. To go.
Once you've tried the flame grilled taste of Burger King, you'll never settle for less.
I've just been admiring the ensuite lavvy in his bedroom.
My father doesn't have an ensuite lavvy in his bedroom.
I'm afraid I've had a complaint about the noise.
Oh, the neighbours are here.
From a couple in Paisley.
Mark.
Something wrong?
Hang on a minute. I know your face.
I could be a man.
No, don't tell me this on the tip of my tongue. I've got you. You're off the telly, aren't you?
Aye.
I'll never forget my face. Special training. A good check. I've got you now. Skippy, the bush kangaroo. I'm right, haven't I? So, what brings you to Scotland?
I'm Tatty Bacante. I'm everyone's auntie, the darling of all who love beer. I eat grapes by the dozen and look like your own cousin that turns up blind drunk at New Year. Oh, I used to get toasted in Athens and Rome, and senators fought to see who'd take me home. In those days, the men blew the beer at the foam. Tatty Bacante's your auntie, spare a wee hop at New Year. I'm Tatty Bacante, I'm everyone's auntie, the Greek word for out on the skite. Every new tax on liquor has made me feel sicker than ruining my Saturday night. In the Black Hoot, I had a great time with a pole. But now that exporting our whiskey's the goal. Well, it's New York for me, or I'm back on the dole. Tatty Bacante's your auntie, spare me hop at New Year. I'm Tatty Bacante, I'm everyone's auntie, the bosom companion of Zeus. I suppose it was fate that the plasterer's mate got too plaster to finish her house. I went to an orgy, a bacchanalian bash, The nymphs all cried, Goddess, when I gave them a flash. Then I sat there, yelled, Goddess, time she had a wash. Tatty vacanti, girante, spare me half a new year. Tatty vacanti, I'm everyone's auntie, except for a man, it's TT. With a litre of wine, we could have a rare time. Come up any time and see me. Just tell us a place where you'd like us to meet. As long as it's licensed, my day is complete. So you might have to carry me home to Vineyard Street. Tatty vacanti, girante, spare me half at New Year.
It was from a pantomime called The Tin Top Cup, and it ran for months and months at the Royal Princesses.
Aye, they used to some great old Glasgow songs.
Do you mind that one Duncan McRae used to do?
The Wee Cock Sparrow.
Aye. That used to be my party piece when I was a wee boy.
You remember it now?
Oh, well, I don't...
You've got to sing for your supper in this house.
But I only had a sausage roll and a dod of quiche.
Quiche.
Aye. 'Twas an all.
No excuses now.
Oh, I don't know, when I'm on duty.
Tell a story, sing a song, show your bummer in the gang.
Have you not got any parking tickets I can sort out for you? Oh, well, okay, but don't blame me if I forget it. A wee cock sparrow sat on a tree. A wee cock sparrow sat on a tree. A wee cock sparrow sat on a tree, chirping away as blithe as could be. Along came a boy with a bow and a narra. Along came a boy with a bow and a narra. Along came a boy with a bow and a narra. And he said, I'll get you, you wee cock sparrow. The boy with the arra let fly at a sparrow. Boy with the arra let fly at a sparrow. Boy with the arra let fly at a sparrow. And he had a man that was hurling a bar. The man with the bar came over with the arra. The man with the bar came over with the arra. The man with the bar came over with the arra. And he said, do you take me for a wee cock sparrow? The man hurt the boy though he wasn't his father. The man hurt the boy though he wasn't his father. The man hurt the boy though he wasn't his father. And the boy stood and glowered, he was hurt to the marrow. And all this time the wee cock sparrow. And all this time the wee cock sparrow. And all this time the wee cock sparrow was chirping away on the shaft of the bar.
Okay, silence please. Man and man is for a wee turn. What's it going to be, man?
Well, it's called strip poker.
Oh, good. I haven't played that for years.
No, just listen. There's a burlesque theatre where the gang like to go to see Queenie, the cutie of the burlesque show. And the thrill of the evening is when out Queenie skips and the band plays the polka while she strips. Take it off, cries a voice from the rear. Take it off, and it's all you can hear. But she's always a lady, even in pantomime, so she stops and always just in time. She's as fresh as the daisies and the flowers in May, and she hopes to retire to the farm someday. But you can't buy a farm until you're up in the chips, so the band plays the polka and she strips. Take it off, all the customers shout. Down you run, while the band beats it out. But she's always a lady, even in pantomime, and she stops, and only just in time. Take it off, all the customers shout. Take it off, while the band beats it out. But she's always a lady, even in pantomime, and she stops, and always just in time.
Liz, tell you a wee Scottish joke. You'll love this, you'll love it. You'll like it as well, PC Flan, right? There's this guy, I'll tell it very slowly, right? There's this guy, goes out a fish and chip shop. And he says to the boy, have you got that movie Top Gun, you know, with the jets? You know, you seen that movie? All that. Aye. And the guy says, it's a fish and chip shop. He says, it's not a video. He says, the video shop's next door. Oh, he says, sorry. He says, Sound of Music. Have you got Sound of Music? And the boy says, are you corned beef? He says, this is not a video shop. He says, it's a fish and chip shop. Oh, right, aye, you tell me, aye. He says, you got that sound of music thing. And he says, for heavens. He says, all right, keep it hid. Keep it hid. He says, here's a bag of chips. He says, that's better. He says, you want anything with your chips? He says, you got a fish called Wonder. A fish called Wonder. I told you he'd like that.
Aye, very good. That was a good one. Can you sing?
Better than you can tell jokes.
Oh, see, it's like that, right? Not really, but I'll have a wee bash here. This is a wee song written by a guy called Shel Silverstein that writes a lot of songs for Dr. Hook and the medicine covers. Do you remember them? Aye, very good. It's a wee bit of male chauvinist pig song, this one. Pour another log on the fire, then cook me up some bacon and some beans, then go out to the car and change the tire, then you can wash my socks and sew my old blue jeans. You can fill my pipe, then go fetch my slippers, then boil me up another pot of tea, then put another log on the fire, then come and tell me why you're leaving me. Well, don't I let you wash the car on Sundays, and don't I tell you when you're getting fat, and don't I gonna take you fishing with me Monday. Well, a man can love a woman more than that, and ain't always nice to your kid sister, and don't I take a driving every night. So sit here by my feet, for I like you when you're sweet, and you know it ain't feminine to fight. Join in, right? Put another log on the fire, then cook me up some bacon and some beans, then go out to the car and change the tire. You can wash my socks and sew my own blue jeans, fill my pipe, then go fetch my slippers, then pour me up another pot of tea, then put another log on the fire, then come and tell me why you're leaving me. Listen, see next Hogmanay, you'll need to come round to my house. You're all invited round to my house because we play this wee game called Scottish Knock. You've not heard this one. And there's 12 of us sit round a table and we each drink a bottle of whiskey. And then 11 of us got him leave the room. And the guy that's left's got to guess who he is. You could get it. Now this is a wee bit Scottish for an American song, but I'll try and do it in an American accent. Don't I let you do my pools on Thursdays, and don't I let you roll my cigarettes. Well, every time I do my 5/4 roll-ups, I even trust you to go and lay the beds. Well, twice a week I help you weigh the buckets, the garbage. I hold the door so you can walk straight through. So why do you complain when I come home with my brain? You know I love you and you know it's true. Last time, come on. Put another log on the fire, then cook me up some bacon and some beans, then go out to the car and change the tire, then you can wash my socks and sew my own blue jeans, you can fill my pipe, then go fetch my slippers, then boil me up another pot of tea, then put another log on the fire, then come and tell me why you're leaving me. Yes, put another log on the fire, and come and tell me why you're leaving me.
So I'm sitting there, right? And walks away. And she says, well, what? She says, do you notice anything different about me? So I have a good look at it, right? I say, new hat? She says, no, very good. I says, new frock? She says, nah, try again. I says, oh, it's your head. You've had your hair done. She says, nah, try again. And I says, oh, I give up. What's different about you? And she says, I'm wearing a gas mask. Women, what do they like, eh?
No, it's wonderful to be a woman. Isn't it wonderful to be a woman? Yes, every day I thank the stars above. I just can't wait to get up in the morning, 'cause every day is such a labor of love. You get up at the crack of dawn, get everybody's breakfast on, make the wains get out of bed, get them dressed, get them fed. You turn them out the best you can, you do the same thing for your man. You don't even get a cup of tea before you tidy up. Then you've got to go to work all morning like a flaming Turk, maybe cleaning off his flares or washing somebody else's stairs. At dinner time you run back home to feed the wains, then out again. Back to work to 3:30, that's after you have bought the tea. And did you get to feed yourself? There wasn't time. Ach, what the hell? Because your life is such a labor of love. Isn't it wonderful to be a woman? Is it no just a joy to make the tea? And they'll no hesitate to criticize you. The mince is lumpy and the plate's too wee. And then they'll all go out the wains to play, the men to drink, 'cause they've worked all day. That's all the time that you're gonna have to yourself. What am I thinking of? You wash the dishes and you light the fire. You've got to get on with your labor of love. You're just about to have a seat, the wains come in, they want to eat. What do you want? What have you got? Take some of that soup's in the pot. No. Do you want an egg? No. A piece of jam? No. A biscuit? No. A wee bit of spam? No. Do you want some toasted cheese? Well, no. Well, what do you want? In the top. You run down to the steamy because it closes up at 9 o'clock. You bring it back, you fold it up, you iron it, put away the socks. You tidy everything away and then you think about your day. Dreaming won't get you far. A skivvy, that's all you are. You're just a skivvy in your labor of love. Isn't it wonderful to be a woman? Because tonight I'm gonna have some fun. It's Hogmanay and I feel almost human, even though my work is never done. I've made some shortbread just for auld lang syne. I'll gie my wings some ginger wine. Wait patiently for the man I love. And then who gives the door a shove? Isn't it wonderful to be a woman and have a man that's such a labor of love?
No matter how life goes, with all its joys and woes, I never.
Sweet 16, pretty queen, love to date the boys, sips and laughs and giggles at every little noise. Turned her head a little and turned her head a while. Everybody knows she's only putting on the style.
Putting on the agony, putting on the style. That's what all the young folks are doing all the while. As I look around me, I sometimes have to smile, seeing all the young folks putting on the style.
Young man in the hot rod car, driving like radio, he's only turning on the style. Putting on the agony, putting on the style. That's what all the young folks are doing all the while. As I look around me, I sometimes have to smile, seeing all the young folks putting on the style. Put it on the style, oh! Put it on the agony, put it on the style. That's what all the young folks are doing all the while. As I look around me, I sometimes have to smile, seeing all the young folks put it on the style.
Movie queen in Hollywood, just lying by the pool, lying getting suntan, she's nobody's fool. Wearing very little, wearing nothing but a smile. The only one she's turning on is little Danny Kyle.
Oh, putting on the agony, putting on the style. That's what all the young folks are doing all the while. As I look around me, I sometimes have to smile, seeing all the young folks putting on the style. Oh, putting on the agony, putting on the style. That's what all the young folks are doing all the while. As I look around me, I sometimes have to smile, seeing all the young folks putting on the
So he was a kitchen in it. Doesn't matter what party you go to, all the folkies always gather together in the kitchen. It's very mysterious. I wonder what Arthur C. Clarke would make of it.
Let's get tore into this bevy here, right?
Cheers! Of course, there could be a simple explanation.
See, when I was a lassie, Glasgow used to be a great place. There was music halls and dance halls and, oh, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting carried away. But I remember the city before they pulled it down. All those beautiful old buildings. A terrible shame. You know, they used to write songs about the city. That's how great it was.
I've got news for you, Mrs. Mac. I've started writing them again.
There
Okay. Oh, here, while we're on the subject of birds. Eileen. Eileen, remember?
What?
Come on, Constable.
Oh, right. What now, you mean?
Yep.
Okay,
right,
fine.
Stinky, when I nod my head, hit it.
Look, don't tempt me.
Listen, we don't need the piano in this. It's what they call Acapulco. Right.
3 crows sat upon a wall, sat upon a wall, sat upon a wall. 3 crows sat upon a wall on a cold and frosty morning. The first crow couldn't flee at all, couldn't flee at all, couldn't flee at all. The first crow couldn't flee at all on a cold and frosty morning.
The second crow fell and broke his jaw, fell and broke his jaw, fell and broke his jaw. The second crow fell and broke his jaw on a cold and frosty morning.
The third crow was greeting for his maw, greeting for his maw, greeting for his maw. The third crow was greeting for his maw on a cold and frosty morning.
The fourth crow wasn't there at all.
Oh, Stinky, mind if I take a wee turn now?
Oh, I wish you would. It might keep you quiet.
What? You think your old BB comrade's gonna give you a big riddy in front of all your pals, eh?
So what is it? My Way?
No, it's a song about a Russian classical composer, actually. But I'll do My Way if you want.
Oh, no. It's okay. You just do whatever and get it over with.
All I've got to do is take a big deep breath and... There's Malachevsky, Rubinstein, Arensky, and Tchaikovsky, Sopelnikov, Dmitriev, Cherevnik, Krzyzanowski, Godowski, Altay-Buchev, Moniuszko, Akimenko, Soloviev, Prokofiev, Fiyokin, Korishchenko. There's Krikavila, Bombiansky, Redikovinsky, there's Metabalakir, Zolotarev, and Kosinski, and Sokolov, and Kopilov, Tukelski, and Klenovsky, and Shostakovich, Borodin, Glier, and Novakovsky. There's Kiyatov, and Karkanov, Markeyevich, Panchenko, and Darvomitsky, Cherbachev, Skriab, and Vasalenko, Stravinsky, Rimsky, Korsakov, Mussorgsky, Agrechanov, Glazunov, and Caesar Krikalinikov, Rachmanov, Rubshinsky, and Gretchanov, Stravinsky, and Rachmanov. I really have to stop. The subject has been brought up enough. Gretchanov, Rachmanov. I really have to stop because you all are not good enough. That's tremendous. Not bad for an old BB boy, Stinky, eh?
Would you please stop calling me that? My name's James, and it's a long time since I was in the BBs. Get it? Got it. Good. Stinky. That's all I've heard all night. Just because we're in the BBs together.
I thought you told me you were in the Boy Scouts.
I was never in the BBs.
Right, who was it that turned me off? Mrs. McFadden missed a smashing party because of you. She was really looking forward to it. Where is she?
She's through there, Stuart.
Come on, boys.
Right. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Mrs. McFadden.
Oh, and a happy New Year to you, son. But what are you doing here? I thought you were on the TV.
There was nobody watching our show, so we decided to come over and join in.
Oh, dear. And I was really looking forward to hearing Ronnie Brown and the rugby boys singing Flower of Scotland.
Mrs. McFadden, sit back and listen to this.
When will we see a light again that fought and died for? Yeah, we that hill and glen and stood against him. God was army and sent him homeward. They think again. and send him homeward, taking again. Those days are past now, and in the past they must remain. But we can still rise now and be a nation again that stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward, keeping again. Come on! Oh, power of Scotland, when will we see a light again? That fought and died for, yet we went hill and glen and stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward, keeping again. Oh, blood of Scotland, when will we see the light again? That fought and died for, yeah, we went hill and glen and stood against him. Proud Edward's army and sent him homeward.
What do you make of that then?